Mexican rice is one of those things that you put into your mouth, close your eyes, and wake up somewhere beautiful, and you don't even ask any questions. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make delicious Mexican red rice while also showing you how to never burn or overcook your rice ever again. So let's get started because I know you hungry right now. The first thing we're going to make is the salsa, and lucky for you, it's all done in the blender. Ah, innovation. And to it in goes 2 Roma tomatoes cut in half. I'm just cutting it in half so that these chubby boys can fit better inside the blender. Then I'm going to cut in 1/4 of a white onion. I would argue that this is probably the most important ingredient flavor wise, so try not to skip. And then some fresh garlic. Listen, I know what times we're living in. If you want to use pre-peeled garlic, that's alright. I'm not gonna judge you, but your mother-in-law might. Now I'm gonna cover it with 1 cup of water. And finally, I'm adding 1 packet of chicken bouillon and 1 packet of tomato bouillon. I like to do 2 types of bouillon because on one hand, you get that chicken flavor, and on the other hand, you get a very enhanced tomato flavor. Now on goes our lid, and we're ready to blend it. Give it a little shake. You can't shake it faster, baby. You can't. Our salsa is ready, and it should be like this, completely smooth all throughout. Set this to the side while we work on our rice. So into our bowl, we're gonna wash 2 cups of jasmine rice. Now, I get a lot of people saying you don't have to wash the rice, and then other people saying that you have to wash the rice. Personally, if you can, always end up washing the rice. Why? Let me show you. You see all this cloudiness? This is the excess starch that the rice would have if we didn't wash it. And by not washing it, the excess starch can make the end product come out a little mushy and kind of sticky, and it would be very unpleasant to eat. And that's just what it does to the rice. It can also have impurities in it, and I know you ain't trying to eat that. So give your rice a good rinse. I'd say rinse it about 3 to 4 times. All right, y'all, now that we got the salsa made and the rice is washed, we can finally get to cooking. And look, I know, people are scared to cook rice, whether it will come out mushy or burn, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it so that it's correct every time. Foolproof it is, dare I say. Now, we want to fry our rice in the oil, so we're gonna bring those natural aromas out of it. To a pan on medium heat, add in 3 tablespoons of oil, and then the rice goes in right after. Fry this for about 5 minutes, and you will notice it will start to give off a very nice nutty aroma. Then in goes 2 cups of water, then followed by the salsa that we just made. But wait, strain the salsa first in the rice so that it can get all the flavor while catching those bigger pieces. It will make the rice have all the flavor while also giving it a super clean finish at the end. This step is optional, but I like to add a jalapeno to it as it cooks. Won't make it spicy, but it'll add a nice layer of jalapeno essence to the whole thing. Here's a little consejo. Don't touch your little privates after messing with these chilies because it will burn. Now, to cook the rice, bring the rice up to a boil, take a good look, there you go, and then bring the heat down to low, as low as your stove can go, and place the lid on it and let that cook undisturbed for 20 minutes. 20 minutes later, my rice is done, but I'm gonna leave it here just to sit for another 5 minutes just to make sure that our rice is nice and cooked. There's just something about Mexican rice that brings joy to my soul. It's almost like biting into a time machine, since my papa used to make it for me all the time. It really goes to show how something so simple can bring me back to the best times, man. If you're watching this, Dad, I love you, man. Shout out to you, Papa. This reminds me of the same rice that I eat when I go to the food trucks. You can see it's nice, clear, and red. That's why we strained the tomatoes, because if we didn't, it may have ended up sticky, and we don't want that. We want it nice and clean. That is some really good rice. Jalapeno doesn't make the rice spicy. It adds almost like this essence of spicy to the whole thing. It's not like a spice bomb, you know? It's a really good balance in there. Make sure you show some love and smack that like button, Jose.elcook. I love you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.
Come your way.